Okay, so you may not be able to land yourself Rob Pattinson, but you could score yourself a vampire by simply taking a cosmetic cue from the movie Twilight. Watch as makeup magician Jared Blandino shows you and me how to get Kristen Stewart's sultry look.
So the first thing we're gonna do is perfect her skin. And what we did is we used a foundation about half a shade lighter than her typical skin color. And why we're doing that is because it's a little bit of this glammy goth look, but done in a very natural way. Next, I'm going to apply a translucent powder all over her skin. And what that's gonna do is it's going to offset that lighter foundation. Then we're gonna go in, if she has any flaws, we're gonna just perfect that with a concealer.
This is very much a Kristen Stewart look, but also kind of a Keira Knightley look, Christina Ricci look.
Although Kristen Stewart wears a much more neutral version of it in the film, Keira Knightley and a lot of other actresses are kind of vamping it up on the red carpet.
Okay, so skin perfected.
Done.
What is next?
Okay, now it's the eyes.
Okay.
And the eyes are gonna really take a back seat to this look. So it's gonna be a soft, shimmery, metallic plum. We just want a hint of color here, but a little bit of that smoky shade. But you can use anything you've got in your makeup arsenal, just right there on the lid, leaving the brow bone untouched. And then, if you look up, I'm gonna take a little bit of that color right under the lower lash line, right, blending it right to the pupil. The next thing we're gonna do is line her eye with a darker version of the shadow we just used. And we're just gonna bounce that shadow right across her lash line. And then right under the eye, like we did before. Using a shadow to line your eye is a great way of accentuating the eye, defining the eye without a lot of that harshness.
Yeah,
and now we're just gonna go add mascara because Bella was all about those lashes, kids. So we're gonna apply the lipstick. Now what I'm gonna do is with a piece of tissue, I'm gonna lay it over her face. I'm gonna take a little powder, I'm gonna pop it right on top of that tissue and remove it. And what that does, it lets a little bit of that powder pigment transfer through and it gives just a little bit of a matting stain look. Okay, so Kat, this is the total Twilight look. She's bellaed from top to bottom, left to right, ready for her vampire to come bite her neck.
Seductive with a capital S. Thanks, darling.
I love you.
I don't know about you, Debbie, but I know summer's just around the corner. I'm kind of over the whole tanned, overly bronzed look. I like the nude, kind of neutral, sexy vamp look.
Me too, but see, that look back in the day in my high school years was like white pancake makeup. This looks much better.
Much.